Good morning, good afternoon, wherever you may be. Welcome back to this sequence on raising funds and developing stewards for a new church start. We left off last time with a couple of action steps for you to develop your own case statement. Give some time and thought to creating an attractive document that you can share and leave with donors as you begin the process of a communication with them based on your relationship with them and growing them as a steward in relationship to your ministry and the opportunity there. This training is committed to the concept of earning the right to receive. As I've illustrated in the past, it wouldn't be difficult for me to give you a couple bucks if you were someone I just didn't really know from Adam, but you just presented yourself to me when I'm flush, right? I'm reasonably generous. But if you're going to ask me to make a significant contribution, you have to earn the right to receive. My daughter did mission work in Turkey for a number of years on the university campus there. She had to raise funds, and as a freshly minted college graduate from Michigan State University, she was pretty unsure about this whole business of raising startup dollars. And so she had to learn that it wasn't about her. It's about growing the quality of generosity in the lives of others and helping them take a step forward as a steward and offering her ministry as an occasion for that step forward. She had to learn about communicating her vision. She had to learn about making a case, communicating and stepping into that emotionally uncomfortable place where change occurs. And then she had to earn the right to receive a donor's dollar. She had to earn that right through a series of strategies. Her simple formula was to ask people to make a $100 a month contribution. She got a whole squad of folks who for 3 years made a $100 a month contribution, $1,200 a year. But in order to do that, she had to take these strategic steps. She had to earn the right to receive those contributions that were more than just a couple bucks on a one-time occasion. So it's all about trust. People will give to your ministry because they trust you. They trust you're accountable to a board. They trust your ability as a leader. They trust your character. Think with me about what those dimensions look like. At a superficial level, one person has said people give to people that they know, trust, and love. That they know, that they love. Those are relational kinds of things. That they trust. That's a little different. I mean, yes, trust is relational, but it also has deeper dimensions. And so step with me into those dimensions for a few moments, wherever you are. First of all, submitting to an oversight team or a board and demonstrating and being transparent about that is part of the process of earning trust. I mean, your board is responsible, or your stakeholders group is responsible to protect and to promote this ministry vision that they share with you, to hold you accountable for progress, and to ensure the fiscal integrity of that project. And to be able to share with a donor that you're accountable to an oversight team or to a stakeholders team is part of the way in which you build trust and earn the right to receive. To leading a ministry team, as you develop a team, have local people that are involved in responsibilities, demonstrating your leadership that way through accountability and smart goaling and coaching them monthly and meeting with them weekly and just being a good team leader, a credible team leader, accountable, responsible, all those kind of words that go with leadership, right? That earns trust. If you drop the ball, and dropping the ball is a pattern for you, missing meetings, being late for meetings, showing up unprepared, showing up unkept, let's just be straight up, all right? That, believe me, has an impact on people's sense of whether you are a worthy recipient of funds. You're losing your right to receive. You must continually earn that. Lead your personal life, personal disciplines, weekly schedule, being involved in a pastor's network, professional development, getting feedback from others. I have a requested and an expected, but I would say I've requested it before it was told me expected. Review. I want to be reviewed. I want to know what others are thinking about my work. That's part of me leading my own life. First person you lead, the first thing you lead is yourself, and that's what that looks like. The right to receive is about trust, and there are at least 10 ways to build it. Scan these 10 ways on the slide. Communicating and being transparent, telling the truth, righting the wrongs that you make, demonstrating loyalty, facing reality, being accountable, keeping commitments, listening well, showing respect, and being committed to getting better in every dimension. I mean, those are trust-building strategies. Stephen Covey, in his little book, The Speed of Trust, nothing moves faster than the speed of trust. It's a great one-liner. Stephen Covey unpacks each one of these 10 if you'd be compelled to go there. Trust building is very much what leadership is about. This is a short lesson, kind of punchy, but very important. If something speaks to you in your heart and your spirit, then pay attention to that. It could be the Spirit speaking to you about, I need to lead at a higher level and thereby earn the right to receive. Remember that a steward will be held accountable for their giving. They're to be wise in their giving and their stewarding. And they would not be wise if you're not earning the right to receive. They'll be held accountable for poor stewardship. And you don't want to be in that mix. So a word to those for whom it is relevant. Here's the action items from today. Seek feedback from your ministry team and oversight board. Ask them, how could your leadership improve? And thereby you be a more credible receiver of funds. And number 2, think through the trust-building areas that I quickly surveyed there from Stephen Covey's book. Which ones could you work on and take steps toward as you more effectively present to a donor the opportunity of your ministry and the credibility of your leadership? Look forward to talking with you soon.